You usually set up your runs like when you're trying to get like a, do you go for like a steady first kilometer and then pick up the pace?
With mine, I normally start fast. So Philip, who's quick, he would do a first K very quickly. I stay with him. By then, my body kind of goes into autopilot, like my legs just stay at that kind of speed. But obviously, it's where I've built up the endurance and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
But obviously, other people are different. Certain people, if they start fast, at the third, fourth K, they kind of fade away.
Yeah, that's what happens to me. So I usually go...
You go at a steady pace?
Yeah, I go steady 1-2K, like a calm, usually around 5 minutes, 5:10, 5:20. And then I try to really pick it up, like 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, so obviously with this, my what you caps in miles. So for your first and second K, let me know what you're hitting time-wise. Does it alert you?
Yeah, on my, I'll hear the lady.
So let me know if you're going too fast. Just let me know and I'll slow down.
Okay, calm.
And then we'll try and pick up for the last 3 Ks. So you normally, when's your fastest K? The last one?
No, usually 4th. Because then where I go quite fast on the 4th, for me, the 5th tends to be a little bit slower. But today is going to be different. I'm going to try and go faster and faster. I think having you in front will make a difference as well.
Yeah, of course, when you've got someone there. So what's your PB at the moment? 22, you said?
22 is my all-time PB, 22:20. My PB right now is 23:40.
Oh, okay.
That was the fastest
If you get 22 again, at least you know you're on track to getting your PB.
I would like to get 22 or under, but we'll see.
Oh, we'll start straight away?
Yeah, it's calm. Oh my god! What the? Oh sh! It's mad!
I've never seen that.
That is mad. Oi,
Police car.
if that's my parked car,
How,
I'm pissed.
bro? How has he done that?
How has he managed that?
Alright, that is mad.
Yeah, 4:25.
Yeah, nice. Keep that pace. So we're at the legendary spot where we just started a 5K run. We've got
just finished.
New PB.
Legs are feeling fresh. Let's go again. Let's go again. My calves are dead.
So for those that don't know, Diego's basically the person that got me into fitness. So I had no interest in fitness. I used to see this guy going gym with a close friend of mine called Malik. And then one day, after an injury, I said, you know what, I need to start actually going to the gym. And I don't know how, because this guy's sessions were torture. He used to torture me and Solomon. But we fell in love with gym, and because of him, today there's Alarm Fitness, and I'm as enthusiastic as I am about the whole fitness journey. So my main thing is, what got you into fitness?
Do you know what it is? I don't think there's any one particular thing that got me into fitness. I just sort of started training and then fell in love with, first off, like how it made me feel. And I think before you start to see improvements in physical performance, in aesthetics, like whether it's building muscle, trimming down the fat, you realize the benefits of how good it makes you feel. And I think when you find something that makes you feel good, you're going to stay consistent. And then gradually, as I started to stay consistent, started to learn a bit more about it, then started to come obviously the performance improvements, the gains in size, and then you start getting a few people reaching out to you, how do you train? I see the way you're training, and how have you put on so much muscle? How come, you're starting to get stronger, and so on. And then it starts to click. I think with anything you pursue, when you start to see results, you're going to keep up with it. And then I started to keep up with it, and then gradually it was sort of a no-brainer. Like, people are reaching out to me, I'm giving them a bit of value, I'm enjoying the training, I'm seeing benefits across all aspects, getting sort of like faster at football, leaner, building a bit more muscle, feeling good, doing something that makes me feel good. So then I just continued with it, and it was a no-brainer just to get a bit more into fitness from a proper professional point of view, and that is what it is.
Nice.
Say the biggest obstacle within the last year, obviously a lot of people have faced a similar obstacle with COVID, but at the same time I feel like it's been an opportunity for growth potential. I think any obstacle, any challenge that comes at you in life, is always an opportunity for you to push a little bit outside of your comfort zone and then grow from it. So definitely taking my clients from a very much one-to-one, face-to-face surrounding with personal training, and then taking them to more of an online approach to help them continue seeing progress was a challenge. It was something that I definitely wasn't used to, and I would say that that was probably one of the biggest challenges. But again, it allowed me to adapt, it allowed me to grow, it allowed me to explore more of an online approach with clients. I would say the second thing would probably be time management. I appreciate, obviously, I'm trying to build something with my personal training business, give as much value to as many people, but knowing when to say, like, I can't take on any more has been a bit of a challenge, and it's something I'm still battling with, because I'm very much a person that has a lot of things in the basket, always a lot of things on my plate. But I think finding that space for you to make sure that you give yourself enough time that you can give top quality value and a top quality service to the things that you're doing, you're going to get way more benefit out of it, rather than taking everything on and then seeing sort of the value that you're giving take a hit. So time management is something that has been a challenge, is an ongoing challenge, but we'll continue to better at it for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what keeps me motivated? If I'm going to be truthful, I'm not always motivated, and I think that's completely normal. Motivation will have ups and downs, so I think what's more important is having discipline. And discipline comes from having a goal or a vision or something that fuels you, that you enjoy, that you sort of wake up for. And a quote that I've heard before is, if you only ever do things when you're motivated, you probably won't get that much done, and that's 100% true. So in terms of what keeps me motivated, or more importantly, what keeps me disciplined, is having something to work towards, having a goal, whether it be working with clients or having a specific goal in my own training. That gets me up, that gets me out of bed, and that gets me with a bit of energy to go and hit those goals.
Oh my God.
Hopefully not where I am right now, but let me explain that. So basically, I think it's important from year to year. You should be able to end the year or look back a year and say, I've progressed in X, Y, Z, whatever it is you're working on. So for me, I want to look back here, I want to say I've progressed in my fitness, I've helped my clients progress, I've progressed in my business, I've progressed in my relationship. So this time next year, I want to be in a position where I've helped give more value to more people, taken my fitness to a new level, hit new PBs again, maybe a sub 25k, because we hit a new one today, so next year it's got to be better. But yeah, just looking a year ahead and working towards being in a better position than you're in right now across every aspect of your life. What does a week in my life look like? Well, right now, a busy one. A lot of hours, but I appreciate right now I'm obviously trying to build something, and short-term pain, long-term gain, so obviously that requires a lot of hours of work. Usually, let's talk starting from a Monday, early morning start, usually clients from 6 maybe till about 8, and then from there get my own training session in, then head into the office, get work done. I usually will find some time throughout the day to work on my business, and this is an important point actually, to make sure that you're not just working in your business but working on your business. So this is actually another quote that I heard from someone, because it's very easy to fall into the trap of just working in something and staying flatline, but you need to make sure you dedicate time to work on your craft, which will allow you to scale it, to grow and to get better. So generally early morning starts, training in the morning, getting work done, bits and bobs around building on my business, then client sessions in the evening, online sessions with Gymshark and so on, and any other classes that I'm filming for online platforms. Generally weekends will be mornings start with online sessions, planning out the week, and just trying to get social media content out there to try and provide more value to the masses, as well as just one-to-one clients.